everyone! Today's also Haemg-ma Mech series. Let's practice how to respond second lesson. Let's have a look at the board. First, we are going to look at on top left. Now, black just atari and white just descend. This is something that happens often in the actual game. Now, how black should play? Let's think about it and see. For black can think of few options. First, I am going to capture you like this. This is the worst choice because white is going to run away and it is connected and only black died. This is a tragedy for black. So, nope. And many of you were thinking, okay, I just go over here. So white has to play over here and I make tiger's mouth and just run away like this. No. You can be more ambitious than this. This one, you are still not alive and white is taking all this territory. Everything is very formed. You cannot win the game like this. So let's go back. In this case, this bump is a clever move. And now is Miai. If white just play over here, now you can just go down and you capture these white 3 stones. So for white, if white captures over here, then now this hane and blocking your position looks really great. If extend, you just block. White plays over here. Okay, I just let you go back. That's okay. And black got sente. After that, black got also all beautiful influence. This is much better than the previous variations for black. So in this case, this bump is the best one. Cool. Let's go for the next one. Next one, look at that. Whose turn? Black's turn. Now, white just captured at 1. So what black should do in this case? What black should do? There are 2 ways. Should I save black's 2 stones or should I sacrifice black's 2 stones? So, black can atari here and then atari here. After that, just go down. Black is alive. But, look at that. White got all this influence and black 2 stones are not alive. After that, naturally like this. No. Black is homeless. White got all the nice territory. Black's territory is small. So we go back. In that case, just give away that 2 stones. That's okay. But before we give away that, we can squeeze. We can squeeze this white like this. Then after that, go through. Then atari after the tiger's mouth. Look at that. You have great influence. Looks very cool. And you minimize white's territory like this. So white only has around 11 points. That's not so big. Your potential is much better. So in the case, you squeeze over here and go through. Sacrificing is much better than you save these black's 2 stones. Let's go for the next one. Ta-da! Third one is this one. Also black's turn. White just play that one and run away. And at the same time, also, I am going to attack that 2 stones. So what black should do in the case? So now the worst choice is just atari here. And then just keep pushing like over here. Okay. And say that, look at my influence. It is so great. It is great, but also white's territory is so big and white is running out first. So that is not enough for black. Too much loss over here. So we go back. In the case, what happens if black atari over here? This is also not so good because look at this black. This black liberty is not so much. So atari after that, if you capture, then this one all died. And if black just extend, tari, after that, this one is sente, so white can just Hane over here. So look at that. Everything white can get it. Everything white can get it. So that is also not so happy for black. Everything is split. In the case if you know that Tesuji, everything is solved and very easy, which is this net. White has no other choice. White only have to come out. After that, white only can capture, and now black even got sente and play other plays. This cutting, you can just fight like this. You are really powerful outside. So if you found this, white is regretting why I came out over here. So this is a really cool and great net. Alright, let's go for the last one. Last one is over here. Black stun, white just capture at here. Then now what black should do? The first instinct, of course, Atari over here. And then just cut like this. But after that, there is still cutting here at cut. If black save over here, block here, oh no, whole thing is dead. What happens? So before this tragedy happens, we go back. If A is answer, I wouldn't have made this problem. What black should do? In the case, before you play A, this cutting is a clever one. When white connect this, after this exchange, then you go and cut. So there is huge difference. Now, can I cut here? No, black just descend here and these 4 stones are dead. That means now there is actually black's stone over here because this is sente. So black is really, really strong. What happens after this exchange? Then you play over here. Nobody is gonna play this. White is gonna play over here, so you cannot have that benefit. So you cut here first. What happens if white just takes that? Then you just go down. So look at this capturing race. When white play this, white 3 stones are dead. If I play this, also white 4 stones are dead. Yeah, this cutting is a really clever one. And also the timing is important. Right now only. Now is perfect timing. Cut and then Atari is a great sequence. Alright, so today we practice 4 problems. I'm sure this helps you a lot and I will see you next time. 안녕!